Welcome to Imagine Ocean!
Take a deep breath, because in just 10 seconds, our enchanting story begins. Now, close your eyes and let your imagination take flight.
The Awakening of the Warrior.
Once there was a girl named Ava who loved going on adventures in her dreams. Every night, she would drift off to sleep, eager to see what new world her imagination would conjure up. Ava would explore the bottom of the ocean, or soar among the stars. Some nights she'd be a princess in a magical castle, other nights a daring explorer. Nevertheless, never had she ever dreamt of being a warrior. One night, however, Ava went to bed as usual, not realizing that tonight was different. She fell asleep quickly, as she always did, ready to embrace her dreams. Suddenly, Ava woke up and found herself in a forest with towering trees and vibrant plant life around her. She was wearing a suit of glimmering armor and a sword was right beside her. Ava looked at her reflection in a clear stream nearby. She was startled to see the confident warrior staring back at her. This was not like any of her past dreams, it felt real and alive. As Ava was lost in thought, she heard a rumbling sound nearby. As she turned to look, out of the bushes emerged a colossal turtle, bigger than anything she could have imagined. The turtle looked at Ava with beady eyes that seemed to glow in the twilight. Ava felt her heart race. She knew the beast was a danger to this enchanting forest. Ava picked up the sword with trembling hands. Though she had no real battle experience, she knew she was the forest's only hope. Her dream had now become a mission. The turtle started to advance, its massive form shaking the ground beneath her. Its shell was like an indestructible fortress, its jaws clapped with a formidable power. Ava prepared herself, channeling all the strength she could muster. She was small in comparison to this beast, but she knew she had to try. She swung her sword at the giant turtle, but it merely bounced off its thick shell. It seemed to retreat for a moment, but soon lunged at her with a ferocity that startled her. Ava managed to dodge the turtle's attack, using her agility to her advantage. She needed to find a way to defeat it. She realized it was not just about brute force, but strategy. As Ava dodged, ducked, and weaved around the turtle's vicious lunges, she started to notice a pattern to its movements. Each time it lunged, it exposed its underbelly. Ava waited for the right moment, and when the turtle lunged again, she darted beneath it. She swung at its underbelly with all her might. The turtle reeled back, letting out a pained sound. Ava had found its weak spot. Overcoming her fears, she struck again and again, each time with more determination. The battle seemed to last hours. Sweat dripped down Ava's face, her arms ached, but she didn't give up. She could see the turtle weakening, her strikes taking their toll. The battle seemed to last hours. Sweat dripped down Ava's face, her arms ached, but she didn't give up. She could see the turtle weakening, her strikes taking their toll. Finally, the great turtle slowed down, its movements becoming sluggish. With one more powerful strike, Ava was able to slide her sword through a crack in the turtle's shell. The turtle let out another pained sound before it started to retreat, lumbering into the depths of the forest, leaving Ava alone amongst the towering trees. She had succeeded. She let out a sigh of relief, collapsing to the grassy floor. The forest seemed to breathe with her. She had protected it. She was a true warrior. When Ava woke up, she was back in her own bed. She looked down to see her pajamas instead of armor. Her dream had once again come to an end. That day Ava felt different. She felt stronger, braver, ready to take on whatever came her way. Her adventure had taught her that with courage and strategy, she could overcome any challenge. Ava now looked forward to going to sleep, not just for the adventures but for the lessons and the values they taught. Sleep was not just an escape, it was an opportunity to grow. As Ava grew older, she carried the lessons from her dreams into her daily life. She became a problem solver, a peacekeeper, and an innovator. She became a warrior in her own right. The giant turtle, the forest, and the armor might have been just a dream, but the courage and strategy she learned were very real. All of that was a part of Ava now. So, every night when Ava went to bed, she looked forward to whatever challenge her dream world would present, ready to learn, to fight, and to grow. Because she was not just Ava, she was Ava the warrior.
The end.